Gather round, my younglings. The old dude is about to dispense some wisdom about how to achieve Zen when finishing a paint job you've done in your garage. Okay, here's how it works. The first thing you got to do is forgive yourself for making the silly choice in the first place. Once you've forgiven yourself, then you can just face the fact that you've got countless hours of work ahead of you. And here's the thing you do to achieve Zenness when polishing your garage paint job. Put in some headphones, build a really good playlist, and rock it out while you go. That's my trick. So here's where we're at today. I have made it all the way around everything with the wool pad and my first foam pad, the fine pad. I am now moving up to the ultra fine to just take that, put that finishing touch on. I just got back from O'Reilly's and I picked up some swirl remover. It says to shake well. I got some McGuire's swirl remover here, which is kind of really on the light cut spectrum here. And all I'm trying to do with this now is just eliminate some of the really fine remaining little scratch marks and lines and so forth that are in my clear coat. But for the most part, I have been all around this thing and it's looking really good. And I set the dash back up here, gave it another pass last night. Hoods or the grills over here, it's looking all right. So we are in pretty good shape as it turns out. And I'm just gonna see if we can finish up getting rid of some of these little really fine scratches. I'll get us up close to the fender. I'm not sure if you can see them, but I am seeing just some little scratches still there from the sanding work, I think. So that's what we're going after today, is just the end of that stuff. And once that's good, this thing will be ready for the Concours d'Elegance, or however you say it, the Monterey car show. Concours d'Elegance, something like that. I'm not French or whatever. Anyway, it's getting close. We're really close to being done. I expect today to be kind of the last day hanging on to the buffer. So I will probably set you up somewhere, let you look over my shoulder for a little bit, but I'm just going to tear right into it and get busy here. All right, I'm going to say this quietly, just so we don't tempt Murphy to come along and screw something up for me, but I believe this paint job is done. So there, I said it. Here's the deal. I've been all the way around the tub. I've buffed and sanded it first and buffed and buffed some more. And I have this thing now pretty dang shiny. I have worked the grill over. I started on, I redid the dash. I just polished it up again with my ultrafine polishing wheel. I did the door for the glove box. And the only two pieces that I hadn't really gotten the whole treatment onto yet is the tailgate and the windshield frame. I have wet sanded those. All that will be left of those two is the, buffing and polishing, but they're small little pieces of paint. Well, the tailgate's a pretty good chunk, but the windshield frame, is like an inch all the way around. So it goes pretty fast. So I think what I'll do is I'll probably shove the Jeep back over against the wall over here and tidy up a little bit. But I think I'm going to take down my paint booth walls and, dare I say it, maybe even throw them away. Think we're brave enough to do that? Yeah, and the Tyvek suit back there that's all kind of the crotches ripped out of, I'll probably chuck that as well. If I wind up painting again, I'll just buy another one of those. They're not too expensive. But I'm down to the point where, it's just a few little odds and ends that need a little love yet to make them look really good. The hood hinges, the windshield frame hinges, those are going to have to be kind of put in place and, see how they look on there. I mean, I'll do a little buffing on them, but for the most part, those are going to be fine. So, yeah, there you have it. I think we're going to close up the paint booth and call this job done. Now, I'll have some recapping to do when we get done with this and give you my honest assessment looking back now of whether I would do this again or not, and what I learned and what made it a challenge and that kind of stuff. So perhaps I'll do a short video just about the merits of painting your own vehicle in your garage, especially when you don't really know what you're doing. But until then, it's time to tidy up a little bit. It's the weekend, and Gray and I are going to go do the Burr Trail tomorrow, I think. So we'll not be working on the Jeep tomorrow. Can't do work all the time, right? I got to play a little. So, yeah, I think we made it.